Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon News. Sorry this one took a little while, but I had some dental work done today and I couldn't talk for most of the day, so a little late to the game on the announcement. But the latest 7-star raid has been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so let's talk about it a little bit. First up, the Pokemon that is going to be in the 7-star raid is Blaziken. Blaziken will be the Flying Tera type, and the raid will run 2 different weekends. The first weekend will be the 12th to the 14th, so this coming weekend, and then it'll run again the following weekend from the 19th to the 21st. During this second round of raids, Blissey will return to 5-star raids, allowing you to farm Terra Shards and experience candies. It looks like Blissey might be returning in more of a frequent capacity over the next several Mightiest Mark raid weekends, which is pretty exciting. Blaziken is going to be a dangerous attacker in this Mightiest Mark raid. Why? Well, one, it definitely has a great ability in speed boost, meaning after 1 or 2 turns of the raid, it's going to be able to outspeed us regardless of what we do. There's no way we're going to be able to catch up to this thing. So it's just going to be fast. And then also it does have a very wide move pool, so it's going to have lots of different options to attack us. Moves it'll definitely have, it's going to have a fire type move, either Flare Blitz or its signature move Blaze Kick. It's going to have a flying move to go with its Flying Tera type, either Brave Bird or potentially Acrobatics, because it might not have an item. And then it'll also have a fighting move, Close Combat or potentially Focus Blast, making it more of a mixed attacker. Coverage move-wise, the only type it really needs is a ground type move. Earthquake or Bulldoze will do great for electric or rock types that are going against Blaziken, because the other good type against flying is Ice, and it's going to have a fire move already built in. Extra moves it could possibly use. Bulk Up is in its roster. Sunny Day could boost its fire type attacks. Swords Dance could boost its attack. Will-O-Wisp could burn our attackers, and it also has Focus Energy, potentially raising its critical hit ratio like Hisuian Samurott did. Here are 2 different possible raid builds that you could build for the Blaziken raid. The first one is more of a support build for group raids. For this one, I recommend Oranguru. Oranguru has some pretty awesome moves that'll help in this kind of raid. For one, Chilling Water is going to be able to lower the attack of Blaziken, keeping him less powerful, even though he's really fast. The move Instruct will help it so that other people can do attacks more than once per turn, so you can attack twice with one of your friends with the help of Instruct. Trick Room is going to make it so Blaziken goes last, so you can actually use its speed boost against it using Trick Room. And then Fling you can use to fling the item Flame Orb on the first turn and burn Blaziken. A nice possible thing to weaken it right away. So that's our support build recommendation. For attacking, I recommend using Avalugg. Avalugg has the ability Ice Body, which goes really well with Snow, which we can use to disrupt potential Sunny Day coverage. Its item would be Shell Bell for healing, and you're going to want to have Terra Ice. Moves, you're going to use Avalanche for damage, especially because when we get down to halfway, Avalanche is going to be doing more damage by default. Curse is going to boost your stats, especially your defensive ones, making it easier for you to survive those hits. Chilling Water is going to allow you to lower the attack of Blaziken, and then Snowscape is going to counter any Sunny Day it tries to use, as well as activating Ice Body, which will allow you to heal even more damage to Avalugg. So what's next after this 7-star raid? Most likely we're going to be seeing more starter Pokemon. As I've pointed out several times before, most of the 7-star raids, barring Mewtwo, have been starter Pokemon. So it seems like they're going to continue with that. And since they've decided to go with Blaziken next, it's likely that Swampert and Sceptile will follow soon after. Not really sure what type Swampert might be. Could be like a rock type or something like that. Sceptile might get dragon type, kind of harken back to its mega form. We'll see what happens there. And then any 5-star raids that they're going to have are likely going to be legendaries or version exclusives. So those raids might get sprinkled in every once in a while with like a version exclusive Pokemon that you can get. So they might do like Shieldon and Cranidos from the Indigo Disc, or maybe one of the Pokemon from Kitakami um, in a 5-star raid so that you can complete your Pokedex. Valentine's Day is coming up in February. It's the next major holiday that could actually get a raid event. And last time we had a Mousehold event, maybe that Mousehold event will return in Valentine's Day. Or they might do like an Outbreak event this time. They could do Love Disc in the Indigo Disc. They could do a different Pokemon in Kitakami, and then Mousehold in Paldea. Either way, that's something we could probably look forward to, having some sort of Valentine's Day event. Thank you so much for watching Pokemon News, and if you subscribe, you can always get the latest updates right here on the channel. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again soon, trainers.